Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of valuing my toy collection and value some toys. Well, in today's episode, we're going to value some M&M toys and some other candy toys. We'll start out with this M&M fortune teller worth about $18. This little fisherman ceramic canister is worth about $25. And then we have the green M&M with the red canister. It's worth $20. And then we have this big blue M&M plush worth about $7. Still has tags on it. And then we have this really cool Nutcracker M&M. He's worth about $18. We have this Sweet Wheelin' Truck still in the box worth about $35. And this really cool 4-column M&M dispenser from M&M World worth about $35. Have some more cool stuff here. We have this vintage 1984 Olympics jar worth about $15. The large blue basketball figure, he's worth about $23. Then we have this really cool M&M airplane still in the package. I believe it came in one of those giant Easter baskets, and it's worth about $30. We have the large orange baseball M&M dispenser worth about $23, and the yellow one's worth about $20. Let's see, we have this really cool icy dog plush toy. He's worth about $15. And these vintage icy mugs, they're worth about $12 for both of them. And then this little metal pin back button at the top is worth about $10. It's vintage. And then our Hawaiian Punch dolls worth about $15. And we have another shelf of everything. This little reindeer plush, he's worth about $5. And then we have this little red basket, ceramic basket. It's worth about $8. This little vintage Santa ornament is worth about $15 still in the box. And then we have this large red dispenser worth about $20. The M&M's Rockin' Cafe in the box worth about $40. And this little metal race car tin worth about $13. What else we have? We have this small little green plush worth about $3. A little larger green plush worth about $5. And then the blue masked plush is probably worth about $5. And then we have the large ceramic Easter basket. It's worth about $20. Have the little green ceramic basket worth about $8. And then this little clear dish with the M&M's holding it up worth about $15. And this vintage Hershey Kiss Bank worth about $20. And this, let's see what else back here. Another little plush yellow one worth about $5. And then this ceramic vase on the swing, probably worth about $18. And what is this? Little mouse pad worth about $2. Then we have a little Snoopy plush. I think he had a box of Whitman's candy with him at one time. He's worth about $5. We have this little ceramic Snoopy Easter basket. It's worth about $20. And then we have the little M&M in the recliner dispenser. It's worth about $30. This stuff's been in here forever. It's so dusty and dirty. Small pink M&M plush is worth about $3. And then this little Reese's cup. Oh, need to clean that out. It's worth about $5. Then we have this big Snoopy Easter Bunny plush. He's worth about $10. And then we have this big M&M case worth about $20. Got another shelf of stuff. We have this little Hershey Kiss dispenser. It's worth about $20. And then we have the red M&M dispenser. He's worth about $20. Have a little blue plush and a Santa hat worth about $5. Have a little green M&M mug worth about $7. We have this vintage Snicker Ghost canister worth about $18. And then this Fun Machine candy dispenser worth about $20 still in the box. This M&M diesel truck's worth about $25. The little M&M lavender plush is worth about $3. And this hot rod car still in the box is worth about $32. The little round container is worth about $6. And then these little red and yellow motor mates are worth about $10 each, still in the box. And then in the back we have a little yellow M&M figure tied to a rope. He's worth about $5. Then we have these cool M&M mugs. One of my friends gave them to me. The set of 5 is worth about $20 for the set. Then we have some other toys beside M&Ms. They're on a top shelf. I had to get a ladder to climb up here to see these, but we have these little plush. We have the Dots plush worth about $5. The Sugar Daddy plush worth about $5. The Tootsie Roll $5, and the Double Bubble also worth about $5. Then we have this Reese's Squishmallow plush. He's an octopus worth $25. This huge Nerd plush that's worth about $20. And then this little pink nerd, and he's worth about $8. A little Twizzlers Squishmallow is worth about $30. And then up here we have a couple little package of plush candy packages. This one is gumdrops, and they have little small ones in there. They're worth about $15. And then we have another one up here. This one is the wafer bars. It's worth about $12. I got those at Five Below one time. Got an old empty Nerds Valentine box worth about $3. And then this giant Razzles pillow, still with a tag, worth about $20. And then another small Nerd worth about $8. Then this Mom Russell Stover's empty box is worth about $6. I think I gave that to my mom one day for Mother's Day. That's why I kept it. Russell Sampler plastic box that held jewelry is worth about $10. And then we have these empty canisters that used to hold a lot of candy. They came from Five Below, and they're empty. You can turn them into banks. They're worth about $2 each, so probably $6 for all 3 of those. And next up we have this huge, giant Tootsie Roll plush of a sucker. It's worth about $15. And then we have this oversized Whitman box coming up. That's worth about $5. And a 100 grand plush bar. That's worth about $5. We have this little Reese's Peanut Butter Cup plush. He's worth about $11. This Kit Kat ceramic mug that's hard to find, that's worth about $15. All right, then we have this little chocolate calculator worth about $6. My nephew PJ won that out of a claw machine. Got this little Hershey Park plastic tote worth $10. And then this little Sweethearts tin worth about $4. And a little plastic Tootsie Roll sandwich case worth about $1. And then we have this Nerd Easter dispenser. It's worth about $10. And this little tin's worth about $5 we got at Chocolate World. And this small Nerd plush is worth about $8. Then we have this big cherry that's worth about $12. And a little Hershey Man plush worth about $8. And then up here in the cups, if I can get him out, there he is. It's a little Reese's Bulldog plush. He's worth about $10. They did a whole little series of these little Reese's plush. Here's one, the little reindeer, right at the ceiling, worth about $10. And then the bunny, worth about $10 as well. Then some Gummy Sour Worm plush, that's worth about $12. And then we have a set of 4 of these Nerds cups. They're worth about $2 each, so that's about $8 for the set. And then we have this really giant figurine called a Kill Cat. It's kind of like a Kit Kat, but it's called a Kill Cat. And they're like monster Kit Kat bars. And they're very expensive. This one's worth about $120, and I think that's about what I paid for it. And they have like a set of like 10 of these. I wish I could afford to get all of them because they're so cool, but they're kind of too big to display and they are expensive. So I'm happy just having the one. And then last but not least, we have this store display of a Jelly Belly jelly bean, and it's worth about $40. Well, with our previous 183 videos of value in my toy collection, our total was $526,351. And with this video of our candy collection, we could add another $1,530 to our grand total, which makes our grand total for episode 184 $527,881. Now, I am no millionaire. I have been collecting these toys for 40 years, going to yard sales, thrift stores, flea markets, and eBay, and it's just accumulated to this massive total. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm off to make some more toy videos and value my toy collection. And if you want to follow my journey closely, just find me on Facebook under the Toy Vault of Mississippi.